only a few had heard of him a year ago. And now, 44-year-old BASSIROU DIOMAYE FAYE is tipped to be the next president of Senegal. He was released from jail just a week before the election, and the president-elect vows to usher a new era in the West African nation.
12 days ago, he was in jail. Now the former tax inspector is now president. It is official. BASSIROU DIOMAYE FAYE, who is 44 years old, is Senegal's young and radical president-elect and also Africa's youngest democratically elected president. BASSIROU, who was an opposition candidate in the Senegalese presidential election, won more than 54% of votes, the Dakar Appeals Court has said.
The president-elect has been particularly popular among the young voters. 60% of people in Senegal are under the age of 25 and struggle to find jobs.
Now, for me, this is a step in the right direction. Big time step in the right direction. Senegal, like Nigeria, like many African countries, has a growing young population, and the majority of the people in these countries are youths. People under the age of 25, people under the age of 30, people under the age of 35. So for me, it's a big step in the right direction. Like I said, 44 years old is good. He's young, healthy, would be able to stand the rigors of international politics, flying, health concerns is not going to be an issue. A young, sharp mind. African leaders should learn from this. They should learn from this. I'm tired of constantly hearing 70-something, 70-something, 70-something. When you have men and women in their 40s, 50s, even early 60s, they are ready to do the job. We need to see more of this. Kudos to Senegal. Having said that, I understand that BASSIROU FAYE has two wives, a Christian and a Muslim. Guys, I want your reactions. I want your comments. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Listen to this video and tell me what you think.
Who between Marie Corne Faye and Absa Faye will serve as Senegal's First Lady? The two are the wives of President-elect BASSIROU DIOMAYE FAYE, who is set to take over from makysall in early April. Corne and Absa stood in tow on March 24th when their husband Faye went to cast his ballot at a polling station in Senegal's western region. 44-year-old Faye has children with elder wife Corne. The president-elect is reportedly yet to get children with Absa. Polygamy is allowed in Senegal, where more than 95% of the people are Muslims. Records indicate that at least 35% of the registered marriages in the country are polygamous. Though the office of the First Lady is not explicitly accommodated in Senegal's constitution, its holders have often held prominent roles in the country. The outgoing First Lady is Marième Faye Sall, the spouse of President Macky Sall. On April 2nd, Sall will leave office, and it is not in doubt that Faye will replace him as Senegal's fifth president. Consequently, Marième Sall will cease being the First Lady. What is unclear, however, is who between Corne and Absa will replace Marième as the country's foremost woman. The answer lies with the president-elect Faye. However, by virtue of being the president's spouses, both women will enjoy state privilege, including security, a budget under the presidency, staffing, recognition, and government-funded transport. South Africa found itself in a similar situation in 2009 when Jacob Zuma was elected the country's fourth president. He had more than one wife. Sizakele Khumalo was the elder wife, while Ntuli Zuma was the younger spouse. In January 2010, President Zuma released a statement saying the issue of who should be the country's first lady should not even be a subject of discussion. He said the Constitution of South Africa does not make provision for a first lady or first ladies, and there is no such official designation. Each of Zuma's wives was thereafter referred to as the first lady until he left office in 2018. One of Zuma's famous quotes said on national TV was, "There are plenty of politicians who have mistresses and children that they hide so as to pretend they are monogamous. I prefer to be open. I love my wives." The office of the First Lady is so dear to some holders such that they would put every effort to protect their turf. In East African nation, Kenya, the country's third president, Mwai Kibaki, who is now late, called a press conference in March 2009 to clarify that he had only one wife, Lucy Kibaki. At the time, speculation had swirled that Kibaki had a second wife called Mary Wambui. In his address, the usually media-shy Kibaki denied links to Wambui.
I want to make it very clear that I have only one dear wife, Lucy, who's here, and I do not have any other.
Though a first lady's role in many governments is largely ceremonial, they have been known to champion national causes such as education, health, climate action, women's rights, and treatment for drug dependency.
So what do you guys think? I'm very curious. So like I said, put it in the comments. Do you think the happy home of Faye is about to be tested with this new era in his life where he's now president? Is it a straightforward answer? The first wife is going to be the first lady because she's the first wife? What happens if he decides to pick the second wife? Will hell let loose in that household and in Senegal? It remains to be seen. Leave your comments down below. I'm really interested in hearing what you have to say on this one. Like I said earlier, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share my content for more. See you in the next one.